Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second live stream of the main event in 2022 World Series of Trading powered by Scope Markets. As we promised, as we did, we have today with us James Hughes from Scope Markets. Welcome, James. Tell us a bit more about yourself.
Hello, yes. My name is James Hughes. Thank you very much for welcoming me onto this today. It's exciting to be part of the World Series of Trading main event for the first time. I work at Scope Markets in two different ways. One as a global head of the brand, but secondly as the chief analyst at Scope Markets, which is something I've done for the last 20 years in trading. So it's been a long time. So I'm very interested to find out a little bit more about how the traders are getting on, how things are going, and see who's going to win this main event.
Yeah, that's wonderful. We're actually pleased and thank you very much, James, for joining our live stream. We're pleased to have a chief market analyst from such a big and reputable company as Scope Markets. And having you here, I just cannot wait but ask you of your opinion in general for the industry going forward and the role of technology and alternative trading methods.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. It's a huge part of the market. The market has very much changed over the years that I've been involved in it. Of course, in the early days when I first started in around 2001, 2002, that was a case of the trading space being so different, especially in the UK. The focus was I used to work on the trading desks, and the focus was on taking paper tickets, answering the phones every day to make sure people can get their trades live, and now of course this is completely different. But what has shifted and what's really interesting, I find, in this industry about how things have totally changed is, as you say, the focus around technology. But with that, it's the different sort of client, the different sort of customer, the different sort of person that trades. That has totally changed. Trading is now open to anybody. And when I first started, it was open to maybe a man aged 35 to 65, and that was it. Nobody else would trade. But now, with the onset of how much technology is involved in trading, the mobile tablets and mobile phones that we all use to trade, the various different systems that we can invoke with copy trading and various different other ways. There's so much around now to make people to give access to everybody who's involved, and it's brought the whole demographic of trading and a lot younger. And with things like play trading, like WSOT, this is an amazing step into getting into trading, and not just a stepping stone to get to trading, but I think it's also a way for people to accompany their trading. Trading in one way it isn't as insular as just going down one road. This is what I have to do, and this is how I'm supposed to do it. This is the whole world of trading now, where everything is a possibility, and you do it in whatever way you want to do it.
Definitely, I completely agree on this one with you. You mentioned that previously it was usually trading something for a man between 35 and 65 years old, but primarily a man. And nowadays we also see a great deal of female traders, and also on the World Series of Trading I see plenty of female avatars. I see plenty of female nicknames, and even from the best one, even from those that qualified on the main event. As you remember, guys, to qualify on the main event you had to win one of our classic tournaments. We also gave a few wild cards, and we picked one public's favorite to join the main event. And I'm curious how these people that didn't win a tournament but qualified for the main event are doing now. But secretly, down in my heart, I am crossing fingers for the female traders I saw qualified for the main event. And speaking again of the qualifiers and winners, I think there is a very important announcement about the prizes of the main event that actually I would give the honor to you, James, to share with the audience, because it's thanks to the special sponsorship of Scope Markets.
Yeah, for sure. So one thing that we've been able to organize for the winner of the main event is now the possibility for some of you may or may not be aware that Scope Markets, as well as being a huge partner with WSOT, is also a partner with West Ham United, which is a Premier League football club in the UK, in London. And what we'd like to offer to the winner of the main event, and this is something that's happened in the last few days that we've been organizing, but what we'd like to offer is 2 tickets and all expenses paid trip to London, flights to London, hotel in London, and tickets in a hospitality box to watch West Ham United's one of West Ham United's games in the new year. So this is a great opportunity for someone, as well as winning the amazing prizes which are already on offer from WSOT, but also added to that is the potential to do this. So any football fans out there, then for sure it's a great opportunity to come in. Once the World Cup is finished, the Premier League will begin again, and then that'll be when we'll be able to offer out any tickets. So 2 flights, hotel, and tickets to the game is all courtesy of Scope Markets for the winner.
Even for someone that's not completely into football, like me, I think it's an amazing addition to the.
Yeah, just forget the football and just come to London on the flight from the hotel.
It's still a wonderful addition to the first place prize. And if I wasn't one of the employees of World Series of Trading, you would see my nickname for sure trying to qualify, TradeZilla trying to fight for the main event and for this prize. Okay guys, so you heard the amazing news. Soon this will appear on our website as part of the first place. For second and third place, as far as I heard, there are also some additional prizes connected to West Ham again. Wonderful merchandise, jerseys.
And we could give you West Ham United shirts for the second and third place.
That's wonderful. This we are going to organize shipping to the winners of second and third place, and the first place winner will have to prepare his visa, I suppose, because this is not something that Scope Markets can influence on. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Well, good news never ends. Stay tuned, guys, for the next news during our next live streams every day of the main event commentary. There's something new coming up. Is it a trading strategy? Is it a interesting guest? Is it like this, just more prizes from Scope Markets? There is something for everyone every day. And again, don't forget, as I shared yesterday, for all the participants of the main event, since they are all good traders because they qualified by winning another tournament, not just like that, we have prepared additional prizes that will allow play traders on the main event to fight for prizes that are not necessarily connected to performance. And that's, for example, best profit loss ratio, best hit rate, best winning trade, most consecutive wins. Those are prizes, those are awards that could be given to anyone until the last moment. You never know if you will qualify for those or not. And it's also a wonderful example for anyone out there watching the main event, trying to learn more about trading, how to get these good qualities for a trader, how to have a bigger winning trades, how to increase his hit rate, for example, and so on and so forth. And even if some of our main event participants do not qualify for those 4 additional awards or one of the first 3, there is one last chance to be famous and to win an additional prize, and that's Public's Favorites Award. We will be sharing a poll in our Telegram community where our community will be able to vote for their favorite play trader, who will also get an award from us. I suggest now to directly switch to the World Series of Trading software for visualizing trades of play traders and check out how are the leaders on the scoreboard doing. Let's see who they are right now. I saw during the day that there was a lot of movement, but again, BN, who was second yesterday, is also second today. Congratulations for him for regaining the second place. I saw him on a much lower place today, but I suppose he managed to take some good decisions, or someone else took some bad decisions. Mr. Posta 117 is still on first place and Blackbit is third. We see here Lucky Toda, who is fourth. I think yesterday he wasn't here, and I'm curious what is typical for his trading style and what he did to become fourth. Shall we start with him, James, if you agree?
Yeah, sure. And we had a little look at him just a minute ago before we came live here, and there's some interesting points in here, isn't there? First thing I want to say about this though is that this is incredibly difficult stuff to do. You know, the term play trading is very, very misleading, I think, because this is tough to be as successful and continue to be profitable, whether it's with, you know, play trading or live trading is as difficult as ever, and you have to be making the right decisions, you know. And so I take my hat off to everybody who's trading and out there, because it's really, really tough for sure. And there's of course there's a lot at stake at this, you know. So we can say, okay, maybe it's not live trading, but there's such amazing prices at stake. I think it's just as stressful in my eyes.
Yep, definitely agree, and that's what Lucky Toda is doing. So on euro dollar, he is trading euro dollar, and he has only one position. He's holding that from pretty much the early hours of the event. The position was opened in the first half of yesterday. And he's keeping that position, which is now in profits. That's a sell position. We can see here with the purple arrow showing facing downwards.
He had a tough start to this position as well.
Yeah, he either has some guts or just bad loss management, because at this point here, this trade wasn't looking pretty good, and after those corrections here, maybe if that was me, I would have closed the trade, but that turned out good for him. Let's see how
I think if you look at this one, right, you know, I think this would go against every stop loss everyone's ever spoke about. You go to any brokerage, they'll tell you, education will tell you your stop loss needs to be here, you need to have your good percentage in here. This one was the right decision from this point of view. And sometimes, of course, I like this ballsy trade, you know, just to go, no, I'm right. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna keep it going, you know. And he saw some good early gains, you know, some little jumps. There's some big candles. If you look in this, there's some big candles here. You know.
Oh, he just closed the trade. He just closed the trade, guys. And that's the upper side of the live trading event. He just closed the trade here. He decided that's enough for me. Maybe that bottom here told him that prices are again going up.
Yeah, because you've got these lows down here. You've got this support down at this lower level, haven't you? Around 106.25, just below that 106.25, and that was starting to hold a bit of a base. You've seen a few touches down at that lower level from on those levels, so that was nice. And I'm thinking maybe he didn't quite fancy any more of this downside that he got from previously with some of these. And as I was saying, look at some of these candles. There's some big candles in here, so some quite big price movements.
Yep, definitely. That's the presentation on 15-minute chart. Let's just see how that looks on the 30-minute chart. Yeah, still impressive candles. Impressive volatility. Let's
and
see
this reversal pattern that he had, you see where you can see the words Lucky Toto, right? This reversal pattern of these three candles, the big downside, the reversal, and then the big upside. That was a key reversal pattern in there. So that could have really gone the other way. You know, it could have been. I would have been worried there because that's a reversal pattern. Those three candles, very key. But then if you look at the top, you look at that top area, we had exactly the opposite. You know, there's three candles again, that complete reversal candle. You know, so if you hadn't have seen this, then I think that's the vindication of a good trade. You know, the reversal pattern here, get a bit worried, but then to get the reversal pattern on the upside as well, that's when that big fall came.
Yeah, maybe in this period here, he was just not careful enough, and then after he saw that, he said, "Okay, I'll stick to it." And that turned out to be a good decision for him, closed in profit. Congratulations to him. Let's see how he's doing on other symbols. Let's say US dollar JPY. Again, one trade, and again closed just now. Just now. I suppose he maybe heard us speaking of him. I wonder if he's looking the live stream. Lucky Toda, Mr. or Miss, don't feel guilty. I might say, or whatever. Don't feel obliged to change something in your trading style just because of our comments. But whatever you did with the US JPY, it was also the good decision for you.
Yeah, exactly. And again, you see at the low point here, the reversal pattern. The other side. On the right hand side, the lower point at around 139.90. This is where we saw another reversal pattern, and then that's where he's decided to come out as that continues to go. You know, so it's taken some nice movements out of that again. That's some nice moves.
Yep. Again, here, as we said, orange up facing arrow, it's a buy. And that's where he entered the trade, and that's where the sell is, and he closed the trade here.
Yeah, so he's seen some negativity come off from those highs, and he's seen that just start to recover and go, okay, I'm not going to run that all the way back up. I'll take, and this is such an important part of trading. Take that winnings off. You know, there it is. You're not going to be lucky enough necessarily to run that all the way back up to those highs above 141.14 or so. But then, you know, just take some as it goes back up. Take it when it comes.
Yep. Let's see something else. I wonder how it's with indices or gold. Again, a trade here. So he is taking this strategy because certain risk limits apply on the World Series of Trading, on all tournaments, to avoid play traders that will overload their accounts or will try to make trading look like make it or break it. Many play traders are forced to analyze many different charts in a short period of time in order to be able to take more profitable positions during the time of the tournament in order to achieve higher profits. And that's how you see good traders appearing and being able to screen different setups across variety of instruments, because we know it's very different to trade gold and FX and indices
sure.
and crypto, for example. So they need to have different trading styles for the different asset classes. And there is also the physical ability to be able to screen, recognize patterns, switch through time frames, etc. And obviously, Lucky Toda is doing that pretty successfully on the gold as well, despite very different from the forex market. He opened a sell trade here. You see the purple down facing arrow, everyone, and the orange line shows us a profitable trade closed again just now in profit. And I would say he grabbed a very good movement here, and amazing job. Really
yes,
good
another couple of good trades coming out all right now, all coming out right now. Do we know if that's closed all his positions on there? Or can he still has more? Or
I don't see any open position on the charts that we saw so far, but we can go forward and see any other positions. Something else that can orientate us what he's doing is the change of his performance. If it sticks static, if it remains static, means that all his positions are closed. So we're gonna check in a few seconds when the update comes if that figure will change here. Okay, so gold is good for Lucky Toda, and let's again look at something completely different. Like I wonder if he's trading the German 40, if he's trading DAX. Let's see. Of course he is, and of course in profit.
Of course he was.
Amazing, amazing job from Lucky Toda, and I think here he got scared by this reversal signal here.
Yeah, sure. You can see that was a key one, right? A key reversal in there. Yeah. So he's got hit those lows. It's bounced from that real low point, and you can't take any more risk on this one. If this coming down here hits those lows and starts to bounce up again, it means the market doesn't like it down there. Buyers are loading that back up. So it's a good time to come out from there.
In this situation, I think this level 14,771 for the DAX, it showed to be pretty strong here around this level. 14,770 770. I mean, it showed a few times that it supported the prices here. So if it was me, I would put the stop loss here, and it's luckily near the entry of the trade, and that would make the trade risk free. And basically from there onwards, you just have to wait for more profits, but never be able to achieve a loss. And that's a strategy I like a lot. To be honest, in my personal trading since years, I loved building that kind of structure where my initial trade is risk-free, and then from then onwards I can only build into the positive side.
Yeah, sure. And I think that's key, always moving that stop loss down as your profit comes in, is to just to protect that profit you get in. We know how hard it is to get any profit in there, so to protect that as you're winning is always a great idea.
Yeah, but for now, Lucky Toda took the better decision than what I described, because prices are now up, and he obviously did a better job. Yeah, but then you see that key reversal. That's an important thing. That very last candle where he's come out there, you can see that market has gone all the way down and then it's gone right back through that candle. Gone right back through it, right back into positive territory. And it's a key indication that the market doesn't want to go too much lower. And you can see it's had two key downside candles there, two quite aggressive downside candles there as well. So. Yep. That third one was just an indication that it wasn't enjoying it. Yep, definitely. So will he be all over the place, or are we going to find a asset class where he is not comfortable trading, like crypto, for example? On crypto, He is not doing very good. He's not doing very good on Bitcoin. He opened here a buy trade, which is now well into a loss. And he's still not closing that trade. So he closed his profits, but he is leaving his losses.
Yeah, maybe he's looking to run this one. Look, we know what cryptos can do. They're so volatile. We know that this can be seconds worth of trading to get this back up where he needs to be. But is this one of those things where we're just clinging on to this one, clinging on to that downside, or is there a potential where you say, okay, what have we seen there? 3 positions that he's closed out and are very, very positive, which are very, very good. And this one is just, maybe we're clinging on to this. Maybe this is the larger one. This is quite not a nice one, is it at all? This is really, really taking quite a hit.
Yeah, but we're also still early in the competition. It's our second day until Friday. There's a lot of time, and especially for crypto, as you said, 3 days can be a game changer.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just check how he's doing on Ethereum. Pretty much the same. The same. Again, bad news for Lucky Toda, and we wish him to be luckier with crypto.
All these trades were entered at the same time, right? If we look where we've been looking, they're all pretty much around the very, very beginning, right at the start, all entered at the same time. Those profitable ones have come out, but these crypto ones, still keeping to go. So it'd be interesting to see what they then do with more FX pairs, whether they're going to get back into some more FX pairs when the opportunities come around.
Yep, that's what happened. You interested in any specific asset class to check about Lucky Toda's trading style?
Yeah, well, the cryptos are interesting, weren't they? I wonder if he's in everything. He's gone to commodities as well. Has he traded some oil, traded any of those areas?
Let's check this out. He closed here as well.
Yeah,
he closed his position on Brent. Again, a profitable one. So again, a confirmation that he closes profitable trades and keeps the losings on crypto. Same on the other oil.
Yeah, WTI and Brent both key, because these are nice moves, right? We've seen these nice moves over the last couple of days in oil markets. This is one of those key things. Oil markets are starting to fall back lower. We know what's been going on with oil markets. They've been so volatile recently, but we now know that we're kind of settling down below that $100, below $90, and starting to really drop now. So this was one of those ones I would have thought initially that there's maybe a few traders that have gone in and gone, okay, well, let's look at oil, because it is even when it does go up at the moment, it's not really flying higher. The big moves are happening on the downside.
Yeah, but see how good this play trader did on all the markets where he got the right direction. I mean, these are like just book trades on
and he's almost picking at exact highs
on oil. Look, it's like he sees into the future.
And DAX as well. He did DAX.
That closure here at the end of the candle. That's something. I mean, that's gonna be one of my favorites. Maybe I'll follow in the next days as well.
We need to get Lucky Toda on some copy trading. I think some clients would like to follow him. I think.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe he contacts you, James. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Poster, however, is still on first place. He is rock solid, and his performance and the amount of percentages that he has on top of the second one are increasing since yesterday. So I'm just curious to see if he keeps the same trades as yesterday and is just building on profits, or he has changed something in his trading style. Let's start with euro dollar. Again, the same trade, nothing changed. He just keeps the profitable trade.
Yeah, this is Lucky Toda, but without the exit.
Yep, exactly. And he opened the trade earlier, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. He opened the trade earlier and got even better price.
Yeah.
Before the volatility started at the opening of the London session.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky Toda was opening at the bottom of that move there, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think what made the big difference here is this. Yep, I remember from yesterday that Posta made the right decision to short crypto and is still keeping the positive trades.
And let's face it, the difference between the Posta here and the Lucky Toda we was looking at is the complete opposite trades on crypto. You know, that's the difference between fourth place and first place here.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Similar trade on the West Texas, but again, the profitable trade is not closed, is left to build up profits, and we'll see how this will turn out for Posta. We never know. And final peek into his gold positions. Same. Godlike.
Yeah.
Godlike, I would say.
Yeah. Really. I mean, wow. You know, you couldn't get much more on the highs here, really. You know, just a little bit off, slight start to fall, and then in you come. You know, that's excellent moves. But I mean, Michel, we're looking down here at these lows. Where do you look at coming out down here? I think you look at 1821. You can't. A break of 1821 below here is a lot of negativity down to this lower point. I know we're much higher at the moment, you know, but we've come down to these lows, you know, and there's some key levels down here at this lower point. You know, there's this cup and handle formation you have here, cup and handle, the top, low, then the high with a handle. You know, there's a cup and handle in there. You could take it even as a wider cup and handle formation on there as well. You know, there's some nice formations down at that lower point, some nice resistance and support levels as well.
I think the difference between Lucky Toda and Posta, for example, is increasing. So did Lucky Toda take the wrong decision?
Maybe too early.
Closing the profitable trades. We will see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. But trading is not always fun and games and profits. You don't get born as good as Posta and Lucky Toda. Let's see how our less lucky and less good maybe traders are doing. While we know that you can always have bad months. Oh, this guy here, I see here a custom avatar. That's, I think, a present from World Series of Trading. So this play trader here should have earned this from the World Series of Trading through some good performance or activity in our community or whatever it was. But he has a custom avatar, and
but you know here, right? You know, you've got these low. As you said, we're only day 2. There's a lot of days left. I think there's nothing that says these people down at these levels. I know someone has left already here, but these other guys here, there's nothing to say that these guys can't turn this around, and this goes the other way. We've got a lot of time left, and especially if these guys are saying trading cryptos or you know, these fast moving markets. We know what markets are like at the moment.
Yep.
You only have to catch 1 or 2 good rides and you're in. I mean, look at these guys that we've already seen. They've got some good rides.
In the first day, Posta had a performance in the area of 30%. So in a day, they can compensate their whole losses and just close on the losing trades and start building profits and turn it completely around. But even if they don't, they have a chance for some of the other prizes like biggest winning trade or
exactly. And we can see, are these guys still in their trades or?
Let's check that. Let's check on Matete, because I like his avatar. That's him. Let's check what he's doing with euro dollar. He closed here a winning trade early. He did not wait to see.
So this is a reversal, right? There's two upside arrows here. So he sold, made short term, and then went long. Is this right?
Yep, that's how it looks. So he closed the profitable trade here, and then he opened another one here, which is still opened and well into a loss.
Yeah.
So I think that's a typical mistake. He closed here on a small profit, his winning trade, and then he left his losing trade to lose much more.
You know, this could be one of them things where you think about, well, maybe we're going to play the range for a little while. I mean, this is a key bit of range trading, right? If the market's going to stay in that range, then you can bounce around from one to the other. You just didn't get the range. The market broke from the range, and then, you know, into a big loss.
Yeah, and indeed, euro dollars is in range here on that time frame.
Yeah, indeed. On the lower side, it's just been taken out a little bit too much. You know,
we never know. Maybe, as you said, breaking this support down here will show us where.
Yeah, even bouncing, you know, bounce from the support takes a ride up. As we said, early days, it's not too far that we're looking. You remember this is what's this, 30 minutes, 30-minute candles.
Yep.
Yeah. So markets can do it.
Let's see how's crypto for Matete. Again, the same thing. Small profit.
Reversal.
Close here, and then he decided it will reverse, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it looks to me like Matete wants to do small range, you know, in and out trades. You know, wants to be in the market quick, but when they're going against him, it's not a case of him or her. You know, it's not a case of them getting out of them. They're riding the losses.
Yep. I wonder if oil is interesting for him. Yep. And again, the same thing. Decided to close here.
Closed a losing trade here.
Yeah.
And then thought, okay, well, this is going up. I was wrong. Let's go long. But then, of course, the big sell-off. A big sell-off here.
Combination of bad luck and some wrong decisions, according to me. Led to that, but who knows? He might learn from mistakes. He might get lucky. We'll see.
Yeah, long time left on this, you know. And he's still in this long one though. Still long of oil, you know. And this is the problem. Sometimes you can get to this situation where you can go, oh, okay, well, I've run it a long time. I'm still in a negative position, but this dangerous position to be in, to go, it must come back. It's going to come back sooner or later. We've all been there in our trading life, I'm sure, where we sit there and go, sooner or later it's going to come. But how deep are your pockets to run that low?
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the most interesting for today in terms of how winners and losers are doing on the World Series of Trading. Obviously, we cannot cover everyone as much as we want to. Tomorrow, we will be doing a more detailed analysis of more trades, and we will be showing some trading strategies, proven strategies from the past, from experienced traders. And shall we wrap it up, James?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's been a real good time.
Yep, it was exciting day for us to watch, and for the play traders. We saw this. Lucky Toda just became second. We saw another change in the ranking. BN, who was second, is now third.
Is this a crypto jump? Has crypto started to move higher?
Yeah, that's very interesting. Let's check this out. Doesn't look
No, it's
like
not
this.
too much. No, it's not too much. Maybe
Oh,
he's
it
entered
could be
something.
me. It could be me. I haven't updated here the time. Apologies. Nope.
No, nothing big. Nothing big here yet. No. Unless he's entered something else, maybe. But it's a big move. Up to second from fourth is nice.
Yeah, that's how quick turnarounds can happen here. Sorry for being
If we look, actually, sorry, Mishu, that Posta as well is fallen a little bit. He was higher.
Yep.
So maybe it's others falling, some of those other positions, maybe taking those positions out for Lucky Toda was good. And that's why now we're seeing movements in other areas, some of those trades that Posta still had open and maybe these other guys still had open that Lucky Toda isn't now have exposure to, because it seems like Lucky Toda's stayed. I don't think his performance has changed too much. Maybe it's the others have fallen lower a little bit.
Yeah. I just can't stand, but look at that nickname, FX Devil. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check what FX Devil is doing, and then we wrap it up. It's impossible to miss the FX Devil of the markets.
Let's see what he's got.
Show us what you got, FX Devil, on euro dollar, for example, a buy trade.
Yeah.
Which is now getting better.
This is it. This is the move, right? This must be the move which is helping some.
Yep. That's the thing. And on Bitcoin, he realized the big profit, and then he entered into a buy trade, which is around the zero level percentage now, maybe slightly.
I can see why he did this, though. Have this reversal pattern, this reversal candle. You can see it. The big down candle, the reversal signal, just didn't materialize. This is just one of them things that shows you that technical analysis doesn't always come through. Your patterns don't always play out.
It happens. There is no 100% certainty in trading. It is
for sure.
like this. You know this better than anyone, James.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, as we were wrapping it up, as we were saying that it was an exciting day full of changes, and another one happened, and I can't wait for tomorrow to see how things will develop. Extremely thankful to you, James, and to Scope Markets in general. For all the support you provided us and for being our guest today. I hope this is not the last time we speak in front of our viewers.
For sure. No, it's been really great, and we're more than happy to always be involved. So we hope to speak to you all again soon.
Thank you, James. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.